on the racetrack. On the point, the 71 of Paul Newcomb. Luke LeBron on the outside of the front row. We're ready to rock and roll. Rowdy Burns, third on the grid. Off of 4. There's a green flag. Marcotte, fourth, we're underway.
Down into turn number 1. To the point still. Paul Newcomb, what a run off. Turn number 2, down into 3. Single file, your top 3. Battle for 4th between the 18s.
Marcotte up on the outside, Fanning on the inside. Make that the middle as he gets kicked up. The 38 of Holderback slides on by. Battle for the lead, down into turn number 3. LeBron down to the inside lane. He'll pick up the top spot and lead lap number 2.
Luke LeBron to the point as he races down through 1 and 2, getting by Newcomb. Newcomb now feeling the pressure from the 13 of Burns, and here comes a big move from the 38 of Holderback through 3 and 4.
Holderback takes over the spot, and they had a jam in the binders. The 17 of Reagan Parent, the 15 of Jake Johnson right there down on the inside as they head down the back straightaway. Battle for 5th, down into turn number 3. Battle for 2nd off of 4.
Down off the corner they come. Newcomb to the outside. Holderback to the inside. The 38 of Connor Holderback fast early on as he takes 2nd right away. But here comes Jake Johnson as he just makes a move into 4th.
Johnson moves up to the 4th spot. Reagan Parent follows him through up inside the top 5. Battle for 3rd. Johnson on a tear down low. Takes the spot away. Sets his sights on the top 2.
The ones running up front last week are making their way back up to the front very quickly as LeBron continues to lead on lap number 6, feeling the pressure from Connor Holderback. Jake Johnson right there in 3rd, and here comes Reagan Parent in 4th.
A little bit deeper in the pack, you've got the 65 of Wade Enke battling with the 25 of Jordan Churchill and the 38 of Connor Scissors. They head down into turns 1 and 2. That is a battle for 11th, 12th, and 13th down into 3.
Jake Johnson battling for 2nd. He rides it hard right to the outside through 3 and 4. Alongside, Holderback down through 1 and 2, and on the back, he battles for 2nd into 3.
Down into 3 and 4. It's a 3-car dogfight. Trouble down the back straightaway. The 71 of Paul Newcomb spins down to the infield grass. We're under caution. On the point, Jake Johnson on the front row. Connor Holderback and Reagan Parent. Row number 2.
Rolling off turn number 4, green flag back in the air, and it's LeBron. Down on the inside, 4-car, quick breakaway through the corner. They've got speed. Jake Johnson on that outside lane, flying in the 15 into turn number 3. He's to the outside of LeBron.
9 laps complete this time by top 3 under a blanket. Make it top 4 as Reagan Parent throws his hat in the mix. And Jake Johnson puts his number 15 to the top of the leaderboard for the 2nd week in a row. Here comes Connor Holderback. A good run down on the inside. He takes over, or tries to take over the 2nd spot with Reagan Parent glued to his back bumper.
Down the back they go. 3-car battle for that 2nd position as Jake Johnson attempting to check out from the rest of the field. He'll cross a lap right off the board. Holderback into 2nd, and that battle for 3rd heating up between LeBron and Parent.
Side by side they go. LeBron up on the outside. The white number 27, the white 17 of Reagan Parent. They play bumper tag or tire tag, if you will, as they head down into turn number 1. They are door handle down the back straightaway. A little further back, Jordan Churchill, that white and black number 25, slicing and dicing his way up on the outside. Battles with Connor Souza around the 18 of Corey Fanning. He's worked himself up into 6th on the leaderboard.
Don't forget, Churchill last week was part of that elite trio in last week's race between himself, Reagan Parent, and Jake Johnson, who battled for that lead until that last lap wreck. So Churchill firing back, making his way through the field.
A great continues to rage on for 3rd as we've hit the halfway point. 15 down, 15 to go. Reagan Parent throwing it hard through the corners. Look at LeBron from the top to the bottom. Gets to the inside. And consistent for these first 15 laps. And I'll tell you what, Corey Fanning and Connor Souza just ran their fastest laps of the race. Looking for the green off of turn number 4. Souza looks him over, waves the green flag. The next pit stop legends roll on for the 2nd half of this race as Johnson gets the run off at turn number 2.
Jake Johnson holds on to that lead as they race down through 3 and 4. Holderbeck falls into second. Here comes Luke LeBrun down to the bottom for that second position. Holderbeck able to hold his line, but LeBrun in the 27 all over his rear bumper. They hook up a little bit coming out of 2 and race into 3.
That was a battle for position on the inside. Look who's winding up that outside lane is Jordan Churchill in that white and black number 25. Rim riding that outside lane, evens up with Burns, takes over the 5th position, sets his sights on Reagan Parrington, the number 17.
Out of turn number 4 they come. Johnson continues to lead. 5 car lengths or so over second place. The 38 of Connor Holderbeck. Single file throw your top 12. Battle back in the pack. There is Paul Newcomb trying to make up some spots from his spin earlier on.
Field stretching itself out around the 3rd mile. Take a little look at just inside the top 10. Brendan Hammond in the number 7 works the inside of Corey Fanning's number 18. They rolled out of the 3 and 4. Wade Emke gets the door slammed on him, and behind them Derek Lachocki working the outside lane, battling with the 42 of Mason Tessier. Tessier had his best finish in his career last Friday night, finishing up on the podium. 21 laps up on the board as Jake Johnson pulls away from the rest of the field.
Johnson opening up a serious lead as he rolls out of turn number 4. 8 laps to go this time by. Field spreading itself out just a little bit, especially in that top 5. A good amount of cushion between each position. Connor Holderbeck still in that 2nd spot. Feeling the pressure from Luke LeBrun, and Jordan Churchill closing down on LeBrun out of 4.
Connor Scissors quietly worked himself up into the 6th position as he has gotten by Rowdy Burns. As you take a look up on the leaderboard, his number's not there yet, but he is closing in on the number 17 of Reagan Parrott. Heavy lap traffic to the 15 of Johnson. With 5 laps to go, slides off the corner, holding on to that number 1 spot.
Off the corner they come. Jake Johnson now. Couple lap down cars in between him and second place Connor Holderbeck. That's all he can ask for is some more room. Off the corner one more time. Jake Johnson leading the charge as Connor Holderbeck looks to weave through some lap down traffic.
Tightening up for that number 2 spot amid some lap traffic. That allows LeBrun to close right up on the back bumper of Holderbeck with Churchill right there in tow as he takes a look to the outside. 3 laps to go. The battle raging on for the 2nd position as Johnson has jetted out of the field with 2 laps to go.
Jake Johnson found his speed last week. It ended tough for him. He's got it back tonight. Down the back he goes with 2 to go into turn number 3 on an island of his own off turn number 4. White flag in the air for Jake Johnson.
A stark contrast from the event we had a week ago. This one, only a couple of cautions. Make it 3 hard hit down the front stretch. Brings the field down into the start box. They jump up on the throttle. A nice even start. And look at Holderbeck. Hang tight, heading down into turn number 1.
Side by side through the corner. It's Johnson to the lead. Holderbeck down to the bottom in second with pressure from LeBrun. Up on the outside is Jordan Churchill. White flag in the air for Jake Johnson.
Down in the third corner and the 13 goes around. Burns gets sideways. Everybody's able to avoid. Holy cannoli, that could have gotten ugly. Everything that was going on, Jake wanted to run the legend cars here at Seekonk Weekly. Now, he's traveled around a little bit, but this is where he still considers home. Field is set with 2 laps to go. Off the corner they come. Again, Holderbeck with a good jump, but not as good as Johnson as LeBrun fills the hole in down to the inside, takes away position number 2.
Off the corner they come down into turn number 3. It's Jake Johnson by a car length over Luke LeBrun off the corner. White flag in the air for your leader, Jake Johnson.
Battle time down into turns 1 and 2. Johnson pulling away by 3 car lengths. Look at the battle for third. Reagan down to the inside of Holderbeck. Checkered flag is out. Johnson takes home the win. LeBrun in for second. Reagan third. Connor Holderbeck fourth. And Jordan Churchill your top 5.
What a battle it was.
Yeah. I gotta thank Seekonk so much for getting the racings in this year. It means a lot to come back to my home track and get a win. I gotta thank everyone that helps, and I mean, there's a lot of people that help put this together behind the scenes, and I gotta thank everyone. I especially gotta thank Daffodil's Gift Shop on Diamond Mass, and I gotta thank my parents a lot too. Well, I mean, it's a lot less money and a lot less work, and sometimes it's a lot more fun too. So it's a lot of fun to come down, know everyone in the pits, and it's more like family, and it's a good time, that's for sure. I guess a little bit of patience, and using my head. And this car, we junked it pretty bad last week, but I spent the whole week putting it back together, and really gotta thank Chase Pistone for all that help and all the speed. Without him, I'd suck. So